Hello, this is Travis with Courageous Coach Consulting. I help people create intentional lives of purpose, passion, and contribution. And so people ask me all the time, what does that mean? What are you doing, man? And so basically, I'm a men's empowerment or a transformational like lifestyle coach consultant. And so coach consultant, it's a coaching and consulting. So I kind of take the two and put them in together. And so I'm not just coaching you, helping you achieve your goals and gain clarity and move forward on what you're trying to create with your life. I'm not just doing that. I'm also going out and exploring and experiencing and learning tools, tactics, techniques, and different ways to actually create these things for yourself. And so I get all off into a bunch of different things. And it's like I'm real big into the mind, body, spirit integration, connection, to where you manage your mental state, your physical state, and your emotional state. You manage those together, and then you take that with a purposeful intention, and you take that energy and you do to serve other people, or whatever your purposeful intention is to do with that energy there, and then go do it that way. So you're energized, you're pumped, you've got a purposeful intention that you're working on. It just kind of changes energy. You like jump out of bed in the morning, woo, let's go, another day. All right. And so in the process of doing that, though, I go to a lot of different retreats and events and trainings and things like that. And if you're coaching with me, then I'll tell you where I'm going. Got a whole calendar of stuff that I do every year. And if you want to go on those experiences with me, then you're more than welcome to come along. And I'm going to be doing some other stuff here later in the year down here in the Dominican Republic, some retreats out here at the retreat I'm staying at right now. I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. But, people are hitting me up in the inbox all the time saying, what are you doing, man? I saw you drop this video. You're doing this, you're doing that. And so that's basically what I'm doing in my free time. Is I go out and do experiences, travel, adventure, and learning and growing and experiencing in life, so that I think it's interesting. I find myself more interesting when I do these things. I enjoy myself more. So again, I get into like diets, fasting, fit diets and fitness, fasting, detoxing, meditation, yoga, energy work, light therapy, sound therapy. Lately, I've been doing guided meditations with my energy, my light energy, my chakras, and breathing exercises and stuff, and have some pretty amazing experiences on that. It's actually blowing my mind, the energy work there. And so, but that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm out traveling the country, or out traveling the world. I took off back in October out of Texas and started going around the states a little bit, and came down here to the Dominican, fixing to take off again here at the end of the month. But what I discovered, why I made this transition, and I've known this for a few years now, but it finally got to the point to where it was just time for me to go. It's time for me to go. And I went to one of the exercises I was doing. I realized that there were some major areas in my life that I was living that they weren't me. It's like, this is not what I want to do. This is not where I want to be. I'm not exactly sure where I want to be in this area, but I know for sure this is not it. One part of that was where I was living there in Dallas, Fort Worth, in Texas. And it was just like, I definitely 100% know that this is not it. This isn't it. I'm not staying here. And so I started going off and traveling and going to other experiences, other places. And so that's what I'm out doing right now. I've been out doing that for the last 6 months. Been going to farms and ranches, organic, vegan, self-sustaining communities, yoga retreats, sacred plant medicine ceremonies, things like that, spiritual retreats, and just kind of going around and checking out different stuff. And so that landed me down here in the Dominican, where I came across this retreat out here in the jungle up on a mountain called Club Fit. They call it the Hollywood Hills. We're out here. And so what we're doing out here at Club Fit is we've got CrossFit, and then we do some high intensity interval training, some HIIT exercises. We've also got some bodybuilding things that we're working on. And Larry, the guy that runs the Club Fit out here, he's been doing bodybuilding for well over or right around 40 years. He's been involved in anabolics and steroids and testosterone and anti-aging and the biohacking stuff. He's been involved in that for a really long time. So, being able to, and that's something that's allowed down here in the Dominican. It's not allowed in some places, but we're allowed to actually, get those products and take those products ourselves and manage our own numbers and stuff. And so I've been managing my testosterone for the last 10 years. And I've never had the results that I'm having down here right now with some of these other options and ability to control and manage my own numbers. Because see, back a lot of doctors in the States, what they're trying to do is they're trying to manage and keep you at normal for your age. And so I mean that's good. I guess that's better than being low. But I've never done anything normal in my entire life. I've never been normal. People have always been telling me, as long as I can remember, you need to slow down, you need to sit down, you need to calm down, you need to shut up. Oh my God, stop. You're driving me insane. And so I've never been normal in anything my entire life. And I don't want to be normal now either. And I don't want someone telling me that this is all you can have is normal. And now that I've came down here and I've experienced what it feels like to be elevated again in my body chemistry, it's like, wow, man, this is something else. So, just the past few months has just changed my entire perspective. And I've been doing a lot of work the last 10 years on my mindset, my clarity, and my vision, my purpose, and my goals, and my dreams, my desires, and all of that. And I get down here and start working with this regenerative medicine, doing things that I can't do back home, and I feel strong. I feel the strongest I've ever felt. My mind is getting clearer and clearer every day. My confidence, my internal desires, my inner fortitude, my self-worth. My level of peace and calmness when I sit down and meditate, my sleep, it's just my entire scope and reality is shifting. It's expanding, and it's expanding daily, and it's amazing. I just want to kind of share that with you guys and talk about that a little bit, to take a look at some of these major factors in your life. So your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state, and then take a look across the scope of that, because there's a lot of different things to look at there. And if you want some more information about what I'm doing and what I'm feeling and all that, hit me up in the Facebook there. We're really preparing for that on this video here, but I don't know if this video, where exactly it's going to go, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, but you can hit me up on Facebook, Travis Gray, or Courageous Coach Salting, and talk about that. But that's what I'm out doing right now. I'm out traveling around and just doing experiences, fixing to go back, do some more skydiving here pretty soon. We'll get my license on that. And but that's it. I'm starting to ramble now. That's all.